And as your candidate, I will work to make the official language of the United States Swedish. In addition to that, all citizens will be required to change their underwear every half hour. Underwear will be worn on the outside so we can check.
Sir?
Yes. Furthermore, all children under 16 years old are now 16 years old.
Sir?
Yes, what is it? Can't you see I'm addressing the people?
Sir, the reviews of your speech are already coming in.
Oh, excellent. Let me have them.
Well, garbage. Atrocious. Horrible. Crummy. Awful.
Wait.
And bad.
I can't be seen anymore. The people can't see me anymore.
That's okay, sir. There was never anything worth seeing in the first place. Mark, over the course of 2.5 years of these Here's Why videos, we've talked about the value of content from many different angles. We've discussed its value for SEO, for social campaigns, for brand building, but today you wanted to talk about what you think is an overlooked but equally worthwhile reason to create exceptional content for your brand.
Yeah, thanks, Eric. That's right. As the challenge of doing standout content increases, I think it's important to be aware of every possible value that it brings, so we have a full assessment of its ROI. So I think one value that consistent content marketing can bring that many don't consider is what I call proactive reputation management.
Proactive reputation management, you said. Now, most of our audience probably has some idea what reputation management is, but we usually think of that as the things you do after your brand has a reputation crisis. So what do you mean by proactive reputation management?
Proactive reputation management is having powerful assets and reputation already in place and active in the public mind before a crisis happens. Now, while that may not avert the crisis, it may play a significant role in reducing the effect and of turning around your brand's reputation.
So the idea is that you've created enough goodwill and positivity around your brand over time that even if something negative happens, people will be more willing to stick with you.
Right. And I think having a consistent and effective content marketing program already in place could be a big part of that. Now, let me share a real-world example where telling the brand's story through content might have saved a major brand some grief.
Share on.
Back in 2010, Greenpeace began calling out Nestle for getting its palm oil from a source that was destroying Indonesian rainforests, threatening endangered animal species, and destroying the livelihoods of indigenous farmers. Now, the campaign got traction, and many people went to Nestle's Facebook page demanding a response. Now, instead of addressing the issues and acknowledging customers' concerns, Nestle doubled down and threatened to remove negative comments.
Let me guess, that didn't help.
Yeah, of course not. It only fanned the flames and increased the protests and negative publicity. Now, eventually, Nestle came around, apologized for its responses, and changed its palm oil source. But a lot of damage had been done by then. Now, here's how this relates to my idea of proactive reputation management. Most accounts of that famous brand disaster focus on the failed social media responses, and certainly that response deserved all the criticism it got. But here's what was largely missed. Nestle had already been investigating before the Greenpeace accusations emerged. They've been investigating the palm oil problem. So what if they had been telling that story? What if they had been putting out content that affirmed their commitment to corporate responsibility all along? What if they had even been so bold as to post about their efforts to find less destructive sources of palm oil? Having that kind of content out there might have lessened the blow of the Greenpeace accusations, or who knows, maybe even prevented those accusations from being made at all.
I see your point. If the public has little to no impression about your brand to begin with, any negative news comes with full weight.
Yes, and a consistent content marketing plan that is well integrated with social media and other means of promotion could really help to build up a bank of positivity that a brand could draw from at negative times.
Thanks, Mark. One more reason why content marketing is so essential to digital marketing. Now, let's go see if our candidate has climbed out of his own reputation management nightmare.
And so, my fellow Americans, I pledge myself to your best interests, to always think of your needs before my own, and serve you to my utmost.
You know, sir, they really love the more positive message. Uh-oh, what's this? A negative message? Should I stick it to our candidate? Oh, I think we can just ignore that then.
You like me. You really like me.